Nowadays, we can't surf the interwebs without hearing something about artificial intelligence, AI. For a lot of us, AI feels abstract. After all, you might be thinking that I am not using ChatGPT or trying to design a new antibiotic or building robots. So while I am generally interested in AI, I don't have any personal stake in this. But here's the thing. The concept of artificial intelligence has been around since 1956. And if you got up this morning and unlocked your iPhone using your face, asked Alexa what the weather would be like today, or viewed one of the movies Netflix recommended based on your viewing history, you have used technologies that are supported by AI. The fact is that AI is everywhere and has applications in fields like healthcare, education, finance, transportation, and many others. We must know about AI to become responsible, informed consumers of this technology. Hi, my name is Jason Matthew, and in this video, we will not go into the weeds about the technical details about AI. Instead, we will explore from a high level the following topics. You can watch this video in the order given or use the timestamps in the video description to go to specific parts of the video. What is AI? Alan Turing, who famously broke the Nazis' Enigma code during World War II and is often considered the father of computer science, asked, "Can machines think?" in his seminal paper, Computing, Machinery and Intelligence, published in 1950. Alan created the now infamous Turing test, which could be used to test whether a machine was artificially intelligent. There is no universally agreed upon definition for artificial intelligence, but generally, AI is a field of computer science that creates systems that can process information, learn from it, make decisions, and perform tasks in real-world environments that usually require human intelligence. It should be noted that AI is an umbrella term with a wide range of subfields including robotics, machine learning, computer vision, natural language processing, and many more. What are the different types of AI? John McCarthy, a mathematics professor at Dartmouth College at the time, coined the term artificial intelligence in 1956. McCarthy ambitiously suggested that AI could be developed in a couple of months. Yet decades have passed, and we still have not created the type of general AI that McCarthy proposed. Replicating how the human brain learns, problem solves, and recognizes patterns is complex. Humans are good at generalizing knowledge and transferring concepts we learn in one domain to another. We have not been able to create a machine to do the same, yet anyway. Hold up, Jason. At the beginning of this video, you said that AI is everywhere. But now you are saying that we have been unable to create the type of AI that McCarthy proposed? What gives? Well, there are three types of AI: narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. Narrow AI, sometimes called weak AI, is AI trained to do specific tasks and have a limited scope of functionality. Most, if not all, of the AI that we interact with, such as Siri, Alexa, and Watson, fall under this category. Narrow AI does not achieve the same level of cognitive sophistication as the human brain. The other two types of AI are sometimes referred to as strong AI. General AI is where a machine would have intelligence equivalent to humans, while a machine having super AI will be one whose intelligence surpasses the human brain's ability to learn and solve problems. Super AI will be able to perform any task better than a human. Both general AI and super AI will be self-aware. So we are yet to achieve the general AI or super AI that McCarthy has proposed, but we have already created examples of narrow AI. How does AI learn? Although we are not going into the technical details behind AI, it is still good to have a general idea of how it works. Through a process of deep learning, which is a subfield of machine learning, machines can use artificial neural networks to recognize patterns and predict outcomes from the large amounts of data it is being fed. The key here is that large amounts of data, aka big data, are needed. Artificial neural networks are mathematical systems loosely based on how the neurons work in the human brain. That is, they find connections in the data and communicate information to one another. This enables the computer system to learn without direct instruction from humans. But even the scientists who have created neural networks are not 100% sure how these networks work. To recap, keywords regarding how AI works are machine learning, deep learning, neural network, and big data. Why is AI currently booming? In the 1950s, there was a lot of wonder and excitement surrounding AI. Funding by large companies and government agencies for AI research was bountiful. The first neural network, perceptron, was built in 1958. But by the 1970s, it was evident that the AI envisioned by McCarthy and others would not be a reality in the near future, and public interest and funding in AI faded, a period referred to as AI winter. So what has happened in the past 10 years that's bringing the AI hype back? The simple answer is that technology is finally catching up. As discussed before, neural networks need to be fed large amounts of data, millions, maybe trillions of data points. Large amounts of computing power are required to process this data. So to build a sophisticated AI, we need large amounts of data and significant processing power. And we have finally reached a point where we have both. In terms of computing power, by Moore's law, processing power has roughly doubled every 2 years since the 1970s, which means that today's supercomputers are up to the task. And it's no surprise that certain big tech companies are leading AI research. Think of the millions of video clips, photos, audio clips, and articles we upload to social media sites such as YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And there are no signs that we are slowing down. More information has been uploaded to the internet in the last 10 years than in its entire earlier history. The global IP traffic first exceeded 1 zettabyte of data in 2016. That's a 1 followed by 21 zeros. What is generative AI? In November 2022, OpenAI, a San Francisco-based company, released ChatGPT to the public, and the world has not been the same since. ChatGPT had over 1 million users just after 5 days of its release. It took Facebook 10 months and Instagram 2.5 months to achieve this milestone. In February 2023, Microsoft incorporated a chatbot powered by ChatGPT technology in its Bing search engine. Not to be left out, Google has released its own AI chatbot, Bard, in March 2023. Chinese tech firms such as Baidu and Alibaba has likewise joined the AI chatbot race. Chatbots like ChatGPT and Bard are examples of generative AI. As the name suggests, generative AI is a form of AI that can make things. In the case of chatbots, words. But general AI can also generate sounds, images, video, and other data types. So if you look at the name ChatGPT, it tells you exactly what it is all about. Chat means it's text-based. G as in generative, it creates things. P for pre-trained, it's trained on large amounts of data. And T as in transformer, a type of neural network that processes language. ChatGPT is a large language model, LLM, whose neural network has analyzed massive amounts of text to find statistical patterns between words. For example, ChatGPT would have learned word association patterns from the raw data it scraped from Wikipedia. Based on your query to ChatGPT, it would then use those patterns to anticipate which words should come next. ChatGPT's response would be similar, but not identical to the original raw data that ChatGPT is drawing from. ChatGPT can generate fluid conversations, computer code, songs, draft legal contracts, etc. GPT users are finding new and creative ways to use this technology daily, and we'll be exploring how to do those things in subsequent videos. But remember, ChatGPT does not have the awareness or intelligence to understand the meaning behind the words it is generating. How intelligent is the AI we have now? In 1997, Deep Blue was able to defeat Garry Kasparov. Google's AlphaGo was able to defeat Chinese Go champion Ke Jie in 2017. More recently, ChatGPT-4 passed the bar exam. The AI we have now can drive cars, generate text and images, detect cancer, and write code. We consider a human who could beat a chess grandmaster or pass the bar exam very intelligent. Yet a computer being able to win at chess doesn't seem as impressive as it was a few decades ago. It seems our definition of AI is at the mercy of what we may have in the near future. Who knows? The AI technology we are presently in awe of will be considered basic automated software in the decades to come. When will general AI be possible? Humans are still trying to figure out what intelligence and consciousness are. Human intelligence has a motivation component. If a system doesn't have its own motivation or goals, it may not be able to achieve the kind of intelligence we have. Some think ChatGPT and other generative AI have achieved human intelligence and consciousness. And you could appreciate why when you experience the type of human-like conversations you have with these technologies. It is difficult to believe this is just a product of sophisticated mathematical modeling. Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, believes that current AI development is still far away from artificial general intelligence. Ray Kurzweil, a well-known futurist, predicts by 2045 we will have robots as intelligent as humans. So how do we achieve general AI? For one thing, if we better understand how our human brains work, we could use that knowledge to develop artificial neural networks that are superior to the ones we have now. Or maybe the assumption that humans would create general AI is flawed to begin with, and all the AIs we have created so far will learn from each other and lead to the birth of the first general AI. What are the risks? People's thoughts concerning AI lie on a spectrum ranging from it will enable humans to have a better quality of life to a dystopian future leading to the rise of the machines and the end of humanity. So let's talk about the scenario where it all goes sideways and AI takes over, which is also referred to as the AI singularity. It's possible. After all, our superior intellect has allowed us to outcompete other species for resources, leading to the extinction of several species. It makes sense that if AI were to become more intelligent than us, that it could do the same to us. Fortunately, many AI researchers believe that this is highly unlikely. Although, as David Kruger, assistant professor in machine learning at the University of Cambridge, says, AI researchers are themselves often ignorant of arguments for AI extinction risk. And the great Stephen Hawking also cautioned us. So here's a hypothetical question. Would you deploy a system with a 99% chance of making you crazy rich and powerful, even if it had a 1% chance of escaping your control and killing everyone? I'm sure that the big tech companies that are leading AI research will do the right thing. AI research is with such high stakes, there's a need for oversight and regulation. Job replacement. AI is expected to have a significant impact on the economy. It can drive innovation and improve productivity. Because of AI's potential to revolutionize many industries, there is a fear that AI will cause mass unemployment and economic shifts. However, AI can also create new jobs and industries. There will be a growing demand for new roles focusing on developing, managing, and maintaining AI systems. AI can already generate stories, screenplays, songs, and art. There's concern that AI will diminish our creative sector and a genuine fear that the creative industry may see AI as a more cost-effective option, leading to a shrinking demand for writers, graphic artists, and others in the creative field. Calls have been made for legislation protecting workers in the creative industry from this. Perhaps the goal should not be general AI. Maybe we should be focusing on using AI to enhance human capabilities rather than replacing them. Human-centered AI is a branch of AI that looks at how we can use narrow AI to automate repetitive and laborious tasks and calculations, thereby empowering humans to be more productive. Some examples include security analysts using AI to detect cyber threats in the gigabytes of data being transferred through their company's networks. Or another example could be developers using GitHub Copilot to generate blocks of their code. Hallucinations. In the olden days, if one wanted to look up something on the internet, they would use a search engine just as Google or Bing. In fact, the phrase Google it is now part of our global vocabulary. Once you entered the search, you would sift through many links that the search engine spat out to get the information you want. You would benefit from getting information from various sources if you clicked multiple links. Don't get me wrong, there are unethical and questionable practices in the order the search engine algorithm presents the links for you to choose from. Nevertheless, it is a list of different sources from which you can get your information. But that all changed in 2023. We are now using AI chatbots such as ChatGPT to do our searches. You can clearly see the difference when I did a Google search for AI hallucinations on the left compared to when I did the same query in ChatGPT on the right. AI chatbots almost instantly respond to your query with human-like fluidity and confidence. You feel like you are talking to a knowledgeable human, and for most of us, that is enough to believe what the chatbot is saying to be true. But as discussed before, the chatbot is not sentient. It draws from word association patterns it learned from to generate its response. It does not know if the information it gives makes sense or is true. When chatbots present factual errors or reference completely made up events or articles, we say the AI hallucinates. Hopefully, that will improve as the technology advances. But at this moment, we have to be cognizant and vigilant as consumers of this type of information. To be fair, OpenAI, Bing, and Google all have disclaimers around their chatbots' ability to hallucinate, but we have become so desensitized to the terms of use agreements and disclaimers that I wonder how many of us even noticed these disclaimers. So for now, we should think of chatbots more like idea generators, creative writers, a place to start, but definitely not the end of your search. A well-known example of hallucination involved ChatGPT 3 inventing a sexual harassment scandal that falsely accused a real college law professor. Deepfakes. We know that AI can hallucinate and create false information on its own, but humans also use AI to purposely create incorrect information. Generative AI has played a significant role in creating deepfake videos, which are manipulated videos that can convincingly replace a person's face or voice with someone else's. Generative AI has been used by humans to create realistic but fake images and audio clips. Deepfakes raise concerns about privacy, consent, and the potential for malevolence, such as in defamation, revenge porn, fraud, propaganda, and fake news. Privacy. We know that AI is trained on big data, most likely including personal information such as names, addresses, financial information, health information, and social security numbers. We most likely gave big tech companies access to more of our data than we realized when we clicked the I agree button to the terms and conditions of their products when we first signed up to use them. Generative AI models may inadvertently learn and generate sensitive or private information from training data. This raises concerns about privacy breaches and the potential for misuse of personal data. The world is infatuated with AI. AI applications have millions of users signing up for their services. With AI apps collecting vast amounts of user personal information, there's a risk that it could fall into the wrong hands, either through hacking or other security breaches. With AI's ability to not only process large amounts of data, but to look for associations in different data types, it is possible for AI to be used to analyze your behaviors, preferences, and even your thoughts and emotions, and use that information to make predictions about your future behaviors and decisions. Institutions can use AI to create targeted advertising and other specific marketing strategies and decide whether you have access to services or opportunities such as a job, loan, or insurance product. We see some of this type of specific targeting already being done in that you might Google something and then boom, it's in a Facebook ad on your feed or being recommended by Amazon to buy. A similar issue comes up with using AI as a surveillance tool. AI may track and make predictions about you by processing data about your movements, social media activity, facial expressions, and other biometric data. As AI gets more sophisticated and powerful, there will be ways in which AI can be used to invade our privacy, some of which we have not thought up as yet. Ethics. For AI to do what they do, they need to be trained on large amounts of data. For example, large language models, LLMs, such as AI chatbots, need large quantities of language data to learn. One source of this data type would be to scrape internet sites such as Twitter and Reddit. Unfortunately, it is humanly impossible to ensure that every single data point that the AI is trained on is truthful and free of bias due to the sheer volume of data being fed. As a result, the AI neural networks pick up the good and the bad from the data sets they are trained on, which can lead to the generation of biased or discriminatory content, perpetuating social inequalities and reinforcing existing biases. In one experiment, robots identified black men when asked to find a criminal and marked all homemakers as women. The data must be representative for the AI to work appropriately for everyone. We just need to look at facial recognition algorithms to see what happens when there is a lack of diversity in data used to train the software. There is a lower probability that the face recognition software will work for someone who is not a white man. I don't know about you, but I have to resort to my PIN many times to unlock my phone. We must advocate for ethical frameworks, regulations, and safeguards to protect individuals, minimize harm, and promote trust in AI technologies. Copyright, academic integrity. Generative AI can create words, songs, images, and video with a level of sophistication similar to what humans are capable of. AI has created art that art judges thought was human-made, and it has been able to generate voices of people suffering from degenerative diseases such as ALS. You may be wondering, who owns the work that the AI generates? Should the AI reference the source material? Should the AI use the source material in the first place? What permissions are needed? We are now in the midst of working out the legal implications of generating this type of content, and it seems like AI companies have decided to adopt the ask for forgiveness after policy. With the right prompt, generative AI can write an essay or create code with high fidelity in seconds. We know that ChatGPT is smart enough to pass the bar exam. There are huge concerns surrounding AI use and academic integrity throughout academic institutions. How can a teacher know that the work submitted by the student is theirs and not artificially generated? Some proposed solutions are to use AI detection software to determine whether a body of text is written by a human by analyzing the text for patterns only an AI would produce. Another alternative is for the AI to embed a hidden watermark in its output. Unfortunately, Sohail Faizi and his colleagues at the University of Maryland have mathematically proven that these techniques can't be relied on. AI-generated detection software will struggle to cope as the outputs of AI language models become more mathematically similar to human speech as the models improve. This would mean that there will be an increase in false positives. That is, the detection software will identify human-constructed content as artificially generated. The detection software will also miss content that was AI generated. This situation gets even worse for the detection software if students use a generative AI tool coupled with a paraphrasing tool. Perhaps we should not focus on developing AI detection software, but rather discuss how we can use AI as an effective teaching and learning tool and what modifications we may need to make to our traditional educational methods. This will be discussed in more detail in subsequent videos. AI addiction. Technology has become ubiquitous, seamlessly integrating into every aspect of our lives and transforming the way we communicate, work, and interact with the world around us. Sometimes there is excessive and compulsive use of technological devices and digital platforms. About 30% of US adults reported in a 2021 Pew Research Center survey that they are almost constantly online. Health experts have raised concerns about the potential health impact on children with excessive screen time, including issues such as sedentary behavior, sleep disturbances, eye strain, and possible effects on cognitive and social development. In 2021, China banned minors from playing online games for more than 3 hours a week. Social media addiction is well known. AI can be very addictive as well. There's a serious risk that we can become over-reliant on AI for our daily tasks. So how would you know if you are addicted to technology? Well, I asked ChatGPT that very question, and this is what the AI had to say. It recommended that I reflect on the following questions, and by answering honestly, I could provide insight into my relationship with technology and whether it may be crossing into addictive or problematic territory. And if I had concerns, it recommended that I seek professional guidance from a healthcare provider or mental health professional. The need for legislation. AI is currently lacking self-awareness and cannot make deliberate choices that may pose harm to us. The actual danger lies in the actions of humans who create and employ AI. Consequently, it is essential to establish regulations to ensure that AI is developed and utilized ethically and responsibly. Experts have expressed worries about the premature deployment of AI models without addressing well-known issues like hallucinations. The absence of the ability to discern truth from falsehood in large language models is a fundamental concern. In the current race to develop AI, companies are eagerly striving to be the first to introduce their AI products to consumers. Renowned AI researcher Yoshua Bengio and influential figures from the tech industry like Elon Musk have signed an open letter urging research laboratories to temporarily pause extensive AI experiments. In 2015, OpenAI was initially established as a non-profit research laboratory to develop artificial general intelligence for the collective benefit of humanity. OpenAI has successfully developed several widely recognized AI models, such as ChatGPT and DALL-E. In 2019, OpenAI transformed from a non-profit organization to a for-profit company, resulting in a current valuation of $29 billion. Alongside this shift, OpenAI has adopted a more proprietary and restricted approach to its technology. While researchers had access to the training data for GPT-3, access to GPT-4 has been restricted. OpenAI has cited the competitive landscape and safety concerns as the primary reasons for maintaining opacity around GPT-4. Other prominent AI technology companies have adopted a comparable approach, creating closed systems that limit public access and restrict involvement from external developers. While closed systems can mitigate potential risks and dangers associated with unrestricted usage of AI, they also concentrate power within the organizations that develop them, without providing opportunities for input from individuals whose lives could be impacted by the AI. Such a stance makes it challenging for outsiders to assess the abilities and constraints of generative AI systems. Legislation can promote transparency, accountability, and the mitigation of adverse effects fostering a more inclusive and equitable society. Benefits. Having explored the risks associated with AI and the necessity of regulations, let's now focus on the potential benefits of AI. Voice assistants such as Siri or Alexa serve as prime examples. They enable us to converse, pose inquiries, and receive immediate responses. These assistants comprehend our commands and even operate other devices. This exemplifies AI in action, simplifying and enhancing our daily lives, offering convenience and ease. AI will remain a driving force of innovation within the healthcare industry, capable of detecting cancers, offering personalized health advice, and even managing entire healthcare systems. While AI is not expected to replace doctors, it has the potential to assist healthcare professionals in delivering improved services, particularly in underserved or remote regions where there is a scarcity of doctors serving a large number of patients. AI is also applied in the agricultural sector. Farmers can enhance their crop monitoring processes by leveraging AI techniques and accurately predicting optimal planting and harvesting times. Instead of employing a blanket approach of spraying pesticides across entire crop areas, AI can assess individual plants and trees, allowing for targeted pesticide application only to those affected or needing treatment. This approach ensures more efficient and precise utilization of pesticides in agriculture. Education can also benefit from cutting-edge technologies like AI. Modern technologies can improve the way we work, learn, and educate. We will be exploring in more detail how education can benefit from AI in subsequent videos. AI comes with many advantages. Artificial intelligence offers the notable benefit of minimizing errors and enhancing accuracy and precision. Another significant advantage is the ability of humans to mitigate various risks by delegating them to AI robots. These machines possess resilient metallic bodies, enabling them to undertake bomb defusing, space, and deep-sea exploration where they can endure harsh conditions. Additionally, AI robots deliver precise work with enhanced accountability. For instance, a completely automated production line in a manufacturing plant eliminates the possibility of human mistakes and injuries in dangerous settings. AI can work tirelessly without the need for breaks. AI systems process information at a much faster rate than humans and can handle multiple tasks simultaneously, delivering precise outcomes. Moreover, AI algorithms enable them to effortlessly manage monotonous and repetitive jobs. For instance, online customer support chatbots exemplify this capability. These chatbots leverage AI and natural language processing to immediately assist customers anytime and anywhere. They can effectively address common inquiries, resolve issues, and if necessary, escalate complex problems to human agents, ensuring uninterrupted customer service throughout the day and night. We often engage in repetitive tasks like inspecting documents for errors in our daily work routine. However, we can leverage artificial intelligence to automate these mundane responsibilities, freeing up valuable time and energy for higher order thinking. AI brings the advantage of expediting decision-making processes. Through task automation and real-time insights, AI empowers organizations to make prompt and well-informed decisions. This is especially valuable in critical environments where timely and accurate choices prevent costly mistakes or even save lives. For instance, in financial trading, AI-powered predictive analytics exemplifies accelerated decision-making. Algorithms equipped with AI capabilities can swiftly analyze massive amounts of data in real time. As a result, they can make informed investment decisions more rapidly than human traders. This translates to improved returns on investments and decreased risks. AI demonstrates exceptional proficiency in pattern identification. Through its capacity to analyze extensive data sets and discern patterns and trends, AI can provide valuable insights to businesses and organizations regarding customer behavior, market dynamics, and other crucial factors. Such information becomes instrumental in making informed decisions and enhancing overall business outcomes. For instance, AI finds significant utility in fraud detection. Machine learning algorithms empowered by AI can recognize patterns and anomalies within transactional data. By leveraging this capability, AI aids in identifying and preventing fraudulent activities, leading to improved security measures and reduced financial losses for individuals and organizations. I am eagerly anticipating the opportunity to experience Microsoft 365 Copilot. This innovative tool combines the capabilities of large language models with the data available in Microsoft 365 applications. It enables users to perform impressive tasks, such as generating PowerPoint presentations from Word documents effortlessly using a single simple prompt. Also, in Microsoft Teams, Copilot can analyze discussions, summarizing key points and identifying areas of consensus or disagreement among participants. It can even suggest action items in real time during meetings. If Microsoft 365 Copilot lives up to its promises, it has the potential to significantly enhance productivity for myself and many others. Emerging technologies often come and go, but throughout history, there have been moments like the discovery of fire, the introduction of the printing press, the advent of the internet, or the launch of the first iPhone that sparked a sense of awe and fascination with technology. The present AI era evokes similar wonder and excitement, signifying a transformative period in human civilization. We are learning more and more about AI every day. Therefore, it's important to be patient and persistent. Building a foundation of knowledge will help you grasp more advanced concepts as you progress. You can gradually develop a deeper understanding of AI and its applications by starting with the basics, leveraging online resources, and engaging with the AI community. The good news is that by watching this video, you are well on your way. And this video is part of a 3-video series. On a personal level, I am approaching the advancements in AI with cautious optimism. I am committed to actively learning as much as I can about AI and sharing my knowledge on this platform. The adage, knowledge is power, holds immense significance in today's context. We must not passively consume this technology, but instead take an active role in understanding and engaging with it. Let me know if there's anything you would like me to get into my next videos. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more mind-expanding content. Until next time, keep exploring and stay curious.